Hey everyone, this is Randy from BibleBuyingGuide.com. Today I'm taking a look at the note takers from Church Bible Publishers, and this is in ironed calfskin. It's a three-piece in black and brown. It's iron, so it doesn't have a pronounced grain, but you can see a little bit of grain in there. I love the grain on the black. That's actually more pronounced, and I like that a lot. It has 10 thread, perimeter stitched, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 raised hubs. The spine looks really good. Holy Bible on the front, Holy Bible, Authorized King James, and CBP on the spine. Has a leather, imitation leather, synthetic liner. Really soft. Edge lined. Stays open really easy. Has lots of little pages. The thick end sheets to help structure. And that's most of the pages that you get for any extra notes. It doesn't have any other note pages in the back. I'd like to see some note pages in the back. That would be nice. So presentation page. And this is also on the thicker paper, and it has blue and gold. And then we have family records, children, marriages, grandchildren, and deaths. Deaths is in black and gold. And then here is the title page. I love the note takers. It's one of my favorite Bibles. This one has the translators to the reader in kind of a large print. I like that. It's easy to read. I'm glad they included this. This is an important document. I recommend everyone read this. And then it has the epistle dedicatory to James. And then we have the index helping you find the books. And then there's our layout. Now it's a single column layout, but it's in verse by verse, 11-point font, and is really dark, really crisp, really consistent. Has a 2.5-inch margin on the outside margin. So that's really excellent for taking notes. It's about the size of a study Bible. You can see, I mean, it stays open easily. You don't have to fight it to stay open at all. There's no fighting at all. It stays open easily. Smythe sewn. Very flexible. And you can do anything you want with this, if I can do it right. Something like that anyway. But you can see this one, the spine ribs are a little bit more flexible than others that I've seen from Church Bible Publishers. And this one, you can see that the spine actually comes up on the text block. It actually raises up a little bit, so this page lays flat. I like that. This is a mid-30s GSM. I got more detail about this on BibleBuyingGuide.com for a little bit more detail about this Bible with all the specs and that sort of thing. The paper is not hard to turn. It is a little bit smooth to the touch, a little smoother to the touch actually than some of the other Bibles I've seen from them. I like this paper better. It is a little bit noisy, but not bad at all. One thing I don't like about the paper, it has a little bit of cockling in the back end of the Bible. The front end is fine. Nothing here in the front. The front half of the Bible is fine. The back half of the Bible is more noticeable. You see that cockling there. You'll probably see that in the video pretty well. Now that's not enough to keep me from using it, but it's still there. I do find that a little bit annoying. I wouldn't mind if that was fixed. It actually, if you're trying to make notes on the inside, it actually is a little bit difficult because of that, but it's not bad. Making notes. I have made a few notes here, not many, but just a few. Give you an idea of what the notes look like. Now this is using a green pigment micron, and this one is a black pigment micron. And so that's what the black would look like. This is what the green would look like. So it's not difficult to write in because of where the notes are. I prefer this actually because it's hard for me to write on the inner margin anyway. So if this was centered and you had like an inch and a quarter here and an inch and a quarter here, it would still be difficult to get any notes in here. I prefer this design. I like this design a lot. This is actually one of my favorite Bibles. One of my favorite designs for note taking. Excellent for preaching. I have no issues preaching from this. I've preached from it a few times. And let's see, in the back, this one does not have a concordance. So they've removed the concordance. It does make it a little bit thinner, but not a whole lot, maybe 1/8 of an inch, which of course does make it just a touch lighter. And it doesn't have any notes in the back. Well, a few. It's got a few pages. I'll show you if I can get my fingers to work. More than anything is the problem here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages for notes. And it's the same Bible paper as the rest of this is made from. And then in the back we've got no index to maps, but we do have the older Cambridge maps, the Cambridge maps of the previous generation from what they're using now. These are dark, really bold colors, really bold text. And there are 15 maps. Let's see, in the biblical world of patriarchs, Palestine, political regions, the route of Exodus. It doesn't include a Red Sea crossing. 12 tribes of Israel, kingdoms of Saul, David, and Solomon, divided kingdom, Israel and Judah, Assyrian Empire. This is the thick paper, and it's non-glossy. No shine on this at all. Babylonian Empire, Greek Empire, Old Testament Jerusalem, New Testament Jerusalem. I love those colors. Those are bold colors. Ministry of Jesus. Now these do include annotations, distance, routes, missionary journeys of Paul, spread of Christianity, modern Israel, and then a few more end sheets that are great for notes. This paper, if you're under direct light, you'll see a little bit of shine, not much, but enough to mention it. And it's about the size of a study Bible. I've got the details of that on BibleBuyingGuide.com. Let's take a look at another Bible from Church Bible Publishers as a comparison. This is the 120 Cameo. It's quite a bit smaller. Thickness is pretty close to similar, but is a little bit thinner. But it's not a massive, it's maybe a 1/4 inch. So let's take a look at what we have here. We have the 2.5 inches out here. This one has the centered text with 1 inch on both sides. Quite a bit smaller text, but this one also has references, so this has no distractions in the text. It does have italics for supplied words, but no self-pronunciation marks or anything like that. It's a lot of it is line matched, but I don't think that's on purpose. Like you'll see, this is not line matched. Some of this is. But this is the old Cameo. And the paper is similar, but this is a rougher texture than this one. This is a smoother texture, which I prefer. Both are nice Bibles. This is a good one for carry and for reading and preaching if you need references. This one also does not have a concordance, but it does have the same maps. But this one has the map index. So this one's a little easier for carry, and if you don't need a large print, or if you don't need as much writing space, that's a good choice. This one is a better choice for preaching, in my opinion, because you don't really need references a lot when you're preaching unless they're in your notes. At least that's in my case anyway. But I like a larger font for preaching, and I do love this font. It's good and dark and consistent all the way through. Now they make this in red letter. I haven't seen that one in person, but they do make a red letter edition. Anyway, that's the Church Bible Publishers Note Takers in black and tan. I like this one a lot. I would like to see them fix this cockling though. That is a little bit difficult to deal with. Not too bad. I do like it. You can see more detail about this on BibleBuyingGuide.com. Now, I did receive this in exchange for an honest review. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.